I don't I don't check my comments very often, um, but every now and then I do, and I see a comment like this one, and your comment affected me deeply, and I appreciate it very much. When I started on TikTok 4.5 years ago, I had no goals or desires to be a creator with a large platform or with over 1 million followers. That is still frequently very weird and odd and uncomfortable to me. But at the same time, it's also amazing and incredible, and shocking and surprising. And I have a lot of gratitude for it. And however, if if you want to learn more about my journey over the last 3 or 4 years on this app, please click on that comment and go watch the video. If you're seeing this video on YouTube, just scroll back through my videos and find the video that is titled I Didn't Quit. And, um, you know, I mean, social media is such a weird thing, and parasocial relationships are such a weird thing. And despite how I may come across on TikTok or YouTube or wherever else my videos show up, I mean, I I have this kind of big and loud and large and gregarious and irreverent kind of personality, and I know that, uh, well, I think that a lot of people are kind of under the impression that I'm an extrovert, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm an extrovert or an introvert. I think I lean much more towards an introvert, because especially over the last couple of months, I am at my happiest when I'm up at my cabin in the mountains. I'm back in my apartment in Marin right now, for the next couple of days. But it's like at my cabin up in the mountain, it's like it's in the middle of nowhere and there is nobody else around. And I don't get lonely up there at all. And it's just, I, I've talked about this with my brother and I've talked about this with my therapist, and it's like a safety thing, I guess, like an internal safety thing. And, um, I can sort of kind of connect with the world through doing this to an extent that I'm comfortable doing it. And then I can turn it off and just go back to walking through the woods. Um, I don't know why I checked my comments tonight, but I did check my comments and I saw your comment. My dad died in 2019, and Hawk reminds me of him. It's nice to hear a dad type voice again. And that comment affected me deeply, as well as the comment above it that you were responding to. It's Our world is such a mess right now. Our country is such a mess right now. Our population is such a mess right now. And it's hard to stay on top of that stuff. And I quit my job a couple of months ago so that I could do this full time, which means that I need to be paying attention to the news cycle full time. And, I'm spending more time on TikTok than I would like to, but TikTok is what feeds the other platforms that provide me with an income right now. And I'm working on changing that. TikTok may change that for me in the next few days. Who knows, man? But it's just a goddamn fire hose. It's a fire hose of Donald Trump's verbal diarrhea every single fucking day. And then, yesterday I found out that one of my mutuals sexually assaulted another one of my mutuals. And I'm not trying to make that about me, but that is something that has affected me very, very, very deeply. Um, and it's like you want to reach out and comfort her, in a way where it's like you end up finding out that you're only comforting yourself in that set of circumstances. And heartbreak and rage, man. Just heartbreak and rage. And that's on top of everything else that's already going on. Um, anyway, I saw your comment. I read your comment, and it affected me deeply in several ways. Uh, and it also made me feel old. Which, I guess now I am. I guess now I am, which is fine, man. It's like I'm in the last third of my life, and but for Donald Trump and Trump supporters, uh, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. It's better than I thought it would have been at this age, But at the same time, it's like I absolutely treasure that isolation that I get at the cabin. Um, but I'm trying to stay on top of balancing that against not detaching too much from my friends. And, which is one of the main reasons why I'm so incredibly grateful that I still get to play with a band. I get to play music. Got a gig coming up in a couple of weeks that I'm really looking forward to. And, but sometimes it's weird to have and to try to really experience and try to really take in, those moments of joy and happiness and fulfillment uh, when there are all of these other things that are going on in the world. And I'm worried about my friend tonight. Um, I don't know what the right words are to say to comfort her. Um, and I don't want to make that about me. I don't want to do the wrong thing. And I'm so filled with rage and anger at Off Your Wagon for what he did to her.